Okay. But anyways, I digress.
No. Are you guys ready for your next comedian? I know. Oh my God. Naomi Dixon. You queen. And you are a queen. This is, again, we love Naomi here at Queer AF. And she's just so special. We just both love her. She's an improv teacher, all right? She does a BIPOC level 2 at Kickstand. And on October 18th, what is it? Sorry.
Oh, Tuesday the 13th.
Tuesday the 13th, part 3. Sorry, I wanted to get it correct. Are you ready for Naomi Dixon?
I like the girls that do drugs, girls with cigarettes in the back.
Oh my God. Fuck. Oh my God. Sorry, you guys. I'm so unhinged tonight. I'm so fucking unhinged. Nobody try and hinge me tonight. I'm fucking serious. You won't succeed. Hi. Give it up for your hosts, Mac and Aaliyah. They do an amazing job of curating this show, of packing this house, of gathering gay people in Portland everywhere to come laugh at me in like a ha-ha way and not in a sad way. So I appreciate you both for giving me this space. Don't worry, I'm back in therapy. But thank you for supporting live comedy, because it does mean that I'm not going to grad school to become a therapist anymore. So that was like a plan B. Okay. Sorry, I'm so unhinged. I have my notes here. As you'll know, none of the other comedians did this. Because I'm like not a queen, I'm a princess. It's imposter syndrome. You guys, can I be vulnerable with you guys? Can we go there? Can we go there together? Can I be vulnerable, please? Okay. I'm serious. Like, if I'm vulnerable with you guys and you don't laugh, I'm going to be like, I'm going to spiral. Anyways, this is a hard time of year for me. Shout out to like seasonally recurring trauma, PTSD trauma. Feeling some PTSD symptoms. And, you know, when you have a mental illness and you're like, I'm normal, for like months, you're like, I'm normal. And then out of nowhere at 3 a.m., you're like, let me crack open my Tumblr from college. Let me crack that bitch open and whip up a private post you wouldn't even dream of anyone seeing. Let me cook in the notes app so hard that it brings Anthony Bourdain back and he marries me. I was like, whatever happened to blogging? And then I was like, oop, go get help, girl. Go get help, girl. It's crazy because the traumatic incident occurred 10 years ago. Anniversaries. It occurred 10 years ago, and I was 21 back then. So the 21-year-old version of me has just been like ratatouilleing me around for the last few weeks. It's been rough. Like, and 21-year-old me, like, she's not the put together corporate professional that you see in front of you, obviously. She was unmedicated. She was a legend. She was a skinny legend. She was unmedicated, untherapied, absolutely running ragged with daddy issues, like full on daddy issues. And she was doing it for herself. She was kind of a girl boss. And she's been driving me around like a little jalopy all week. It's been really fun. It's also my 10-year comedy anniversary. I started doing stand-up like 10 years ago. Thanks. Yeah, comedy and I, we've been together for a while, and he finally agreed to be exclusive. So 10 years. Ladies, if you're waiting, it'll take 10 years to settle down. But I thought it would be fun to like do some of my old jokes from back then and like see if they still hold up. Would you guys be down? Let's see if these jokes from 2014 still hold up. I kind of went through my old material. This is my old joke book. And I think, honestly, like, these are kind of gold standard. Like, I was kind of cooking back then. So, anyways, here we go. 10 years ago. Let's see if they hold up. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of looking for a guy who, like, knows how to treat a woman. You know what I mean? And I'm, like, kind of a fan of alternative comedy. So my hero is Louis C.K. recently. I love him, and I think his material is so feminist. And so if anyone can get me in touch with booking, I would love to tour with Louis. I would love to tour with him. Louis C.K. More like, book me, C.K. I'm ready. Bags are packed, bitch. I will be in a room alone with you, honey. You guys, it's 2014. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for a female president. Yeah, I think we're #ready for Hillary. All right. #girl boss. #girl boss. I have the perfect chant too for when she's in office. Because I feel like we got to kind of like lock her in as a candidate, right? So like my chant is going to be like, lock her in, lock her in, lock her in. Anyways, thank you. Oh, one more joke from 2014. If you couldn't tell by the nose ring, I do have daddy issues. And no, it's crazy. I moved away from my dad. I'm originally from Reno, Nevada. And I do get homesick. I miss my dad. I actually saw a tumbleweed the other day. And I was like, Dad? And then I remembered my dad's not a tumbleweed. He's a gambling addict. So I get those mixed up all the time. Do you guys want to hear about the time I was fired last year? The wall is down, okay? The mask is off. You're seeing the real me. So I'm going to tell you about a time that I was fired. This was like almost a year ago, actually. And this was like my first big girl job. So I thought I was doing well. And I knew that my boss low-key hated me, but I had no idea that I would just get canned. So here's what my morning looked like, all right? Very relatable morning. I wake up. I go straight to my laptop. It's 9:01 a.m. I go to my laptop dry. No coffee, no Lexapro, no nothing. All right? I see I have a meeting on my calendar with my boss, and she texts me, and she was like, or she doesn't text me, she slacks me. Sorry. That's a very important detail. And she was like, so-and-so from HR is going to join our meeting. Thank you. And I wrote back, perfect! With 16 smile emojis. And then I realized what I looked like in that moment, because I thought it was just gonna be like a casual one-on-one, like a rap between us girls, and now HR is in this meeting, and I have wet hair, I have no makeup, I have no brows, my face is ghost like Swayze, there's not a brow in sight, all right? I'm wearing a Flight of the Conchords t-shirt I bought in high school that is fully disintegrating. Like, you can see, like, my areola through the shirt. I'm pretty sure so-and-so from HR is, like, seeing areola right now. And I'm, like, looking, like, into the Zoom hole, and I'm hearing things like, but don't let this dim the light of the progress that you made while you were here. And my boss is like, fully hates my guts. I don't have an ending for that. I'm so sorry. My notes just say Zoom hole. Anyways, as you can tell, I'm back to therapy, which, like, thank God. Thank God. I knew it was bad the other day when I was like, I need to queen out with her. I need to queen out with my therapist. I knew it was time to go back to therapy when I started flirting back with straight men. I was like, actually, yeah, that's crazy. Because when I was really toxic and when I was 21, I like loved male validation. It was like my favorite drug. I loved male validation so much. But I've kind of like decentered men in my life, so I don't really get it anymore, really. Moved away from my dad, boing, check. Married a non-binary person, so boing, check. So to fill the void, I do improv. And yeah, it's just as I expected. The male validation still goes down so smooth. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Every time someone tells me nice set, I'm like, like it's so good, just like I remembered. Speaking of therapists, I did have to fire a therapist recently because This was like a year ago. I ghosted this therapist because I was talking in therapy about buying a used Prius. It was a really stressful process. Thank you. Real Prius heads rise up. And I was talking to her about this Prius purchase. I was really stressed out. And then like 3 sessions later, I noticed like a brand new Subaru Crosstrek parked outside. I was like, is that your new whip? And she was like, yeah. And I had 2 thoughts. 1, I need a new therapist. And 2, influencer. Hashtag influenced. I'm an influencer, you guys. Subaru, where's my commish? Where's my commish? Hashtag influencer. Has anyone else been personally victimized by Spotify playlists lately? Okay, let's talk about it. Specifically, the Spotify day lists are like a collection of weird genres and slurs, just like hitting, like I'm catching strays from Spotify. I'm like, what do the Swedes have against Naomi? Like, it's literally, let me read you some of the ones. These are real, that I found in my Spotify day list. Whiny, sad sack, big back, binchurrito, emo night, Wednesday. Lexapro dependent, eldest daughter core, indie rock, Friday night. So I don't know what that says about me, but algorithmically, we're down bad. Right? If you guys haven't noticed from the nose ring, yes, I am bisexual. I'm bisexual. That's my partner. We're bi for bi. We're bi for bi. Hashtag bi for bi. Yeah, so we're basically the nucleus of a polycule. That's what that means. Actually, I have like some spicy news for you guys. I did recently join a polycule. Yeah, it's a platonic polycule. They really hate when I call them that. They're so shy. They're like, Naomi, please just call us your improv team. I'm like, no, you guys are so funny. Yeah, we're not sucking and fucking, but we are holding space for each other and being our authentic selves. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to bring our host back up. Keep it going. For Queer AF, for Aaliyah and Mac, I'm Naomi Dixon. Thank you so much. Bye.
Oh my God, she is such a queen. Yeah, give it up one more time for Naomi Dixon.